Hey my friends, how's it going? And welcome to another installment of Warhammer the Old World, getting our Night Goblins ready. This is our video number 6, my friends. Hey, thanks for watching and liking, and if you can, please subscribe. That'd be totally awesome. Well, my friends, today I'm drinking coffee instead of tea because it's earlier in the day. Well, my friends, today it's a sunny day. The weather's nice. I went out in the backyard and I swept the patio so there'll be no dust. What we're gonna do, my friends, is we're gonna primer these guys over here. But before we do that, pardon me one second, I'll take another drink. Before we do that, we're gonna start gluing these guys down the bases, so that way when the glue's drying, we'll go outside and spray these, and we'll come back and get these ready and spray those. So that way we can have everything primered today, and then we're going to get on paints. Now I talked to my best friend Jessie and let her know that that the game store posted that they have paints in stock. Now my friend also located her paints as well, so now we have to go through our paints, go through the little containers, and see what's good, you know. So basically I got a bunch in a paper bag. So basically this is the contents of my hobby desk. So, you know, I got some containers here. So some of this stuff is, I mean, this is not it. I got a lot more, friends. There's a lot more in this paper bag, okay? Some of it's going to be good. Some of it's not. I'll have to go through and check. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I don't have to get rid of too much. I know the metallics are going to be no good. That I know for a fact, you know, because metallics dry up. They dry up because of the metal flakes in the paint and the stuff they have to add to make it metallic. So that's going to be no surprise there. So that means I'm going to have a silver, or like a gunmetal, like a copper color, a gold, a bronze. I'm going to have at least 4 I'm going to have to replace, okay? So what we need to do here is we're going to glue on the shield arm, but I don't want to glue the shield on just yet because I want to be able to paint the arm. So what we're going to do, my friends, is we're going to take the shield and we're going to take a little piece of handy tack. This stuff is like the essential hobby thing. This stuff is so great, man. I use it to dry fit parts if I need things to put together. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a little dab on. I'm going to knead it all up to make it nice and warm so it's a little more pliable. And we're going to stick it to the back of the shield. I just need to do it on one because basically I just have to kind of visualize how I'm going to want it, okay? So if you notice, it's going to take up the whole forearm. So all I really have to do is just kind of look at it once. Yeah, see, that's not going to be too bad. That's going to be okay. So, yeah. So I just have to know that basically this area on the forearm is where the thing is, the shield is, and I'll just have to leave, I'll just have to accommodate for that. So most of my poses on these guys have a lot of room for the shield. So we're just going to go ahead, start gluing these guys down. Well, I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. Now, our local game store, WizKids, was actually having an Old World tournament. Now, I'm just not going to be able to get down there this week. Next week, I'll be able to visit the game store. This week, my friends, I'm just too beat. That's going to be pretty good. See, that's going to look really good right there. Bam. So pretty much, I just have to make sure the top of his hand is kind of even with the chin. And then all the shields will line up really nice. Yeah, that's going to look really, oops. Oop, I glued my fingers together. Huh. Okay, yeah. See, that's going to look really good. That's going to look very nice. Now, what I'm doing with these guys is I'm doing the same as I'm doing with the other Night Goblins, is I'm putting these guys toward the back of the bases. And we're going to do these guys really fast, and then I'll stop the recording, and then I'll set, and what I'm going to do, my friends, is we're going to switch to the camera. We're going to switch to my phone, okay? Oh, dang it, his little arm broke off. That's what I get for trying to rush it. It's my own fault. I should have patience. So what I should do, my friends, is I probably should glue the guy down first, and then get his. The problem is I got glue in my finger. Everything's sticking to it. There it goes. It's all good. I should have squirted this. Usually I like to squirt on a piece of paper first or something. So it'll be all right. We'll be totally fine. See, look, I got too much excess glue here, my finger here. So that's just making it difficult. It's all right. It's all good. If you're a hobbyist, you're used to getting glue on your fingers. It's part of the game. Okay, hold on. Let's get this guy back on there. Yeah, it's going to look good. I can't wait to get these guys going. Perfect, perfect, perfect. There we go. There's one. Okay. What I'll do is I'll play a little smart. I'll glue these guys to the bases first, and then I'll do the arms after I do like 3. And I'm pretty much putting them all close to the back, so that way there's a gap in the front. Everything I can have room to decorate. I'm pretty hyped, my friends. Tomorrow is our book. So the Arcane Journal, that's what they're calling it. I want to say Army book, but they don't use that word anymore. Yeah, that's coming out tomorrow, friends. I get paid next week. So I'm hoping the game store has a copy in stock. I really am. Okay, we're going to put this guy right here. Just put the arm right there. Those are going to look very nice. Yeah. See, we're going to have enough room. Yeah, that's good. See, there's room. So, by placing these guys in the back and leaving a gap, I have room for those dynamic poses. Now, this is going to be an easy unit to paint, my friends, because, you know, with the Night Goblins, it's all about the black robes. I really should have cleaned my glasses first. I got a big old smudge on them. That's okay. There we go. Yep. So I'm totally hyped. I cannot wait. So next week we'll be going to the game store. What I'll probably do is just record a little part of me in the parking lot. I want to talk to the owner and see about being able to record videos there. Now he's aware I have a YouTube channel, so I'm really hoping we can get something rolling. There we go. It's going to be so fun, my friends. Like I said, the last time I had my models on the table was in 2014, my friends. 2014. That's a long time ago. Oh, this is going. See, this is a lot better. And then I'll come back and I'll glue their arms on afterwards. That's better than trying to rush it. I should have just done that in the first place. I wouldn't have got all the glue in my fingers. Now, you heard now, where I live at, my friends, I live in the high desert, okay? So it's a very dusty environment. So what it is I have a bird bath, and I'm going to put a piece of cardboard over that. And then on the piece of cardboard, I'll lay out strips of packing tape, so when I stick these guys down, they'll be on the packing tape and they won't move around. Now, like I mentioned, we're in the high desert, okay? So where I live at, my friends, it's a very dusty environment. Very dusty, okay? And so before I primer, I always like to sweep. That way, I can... Is he too far back? Hold on. Yeah, he's just a little too far back. Hold on. He can't be that far back. He needs a little bit of room. There we go. Perfect. Yeah. So we live in a very dusty environment. So before I primer, I like to sweep the area. So I sweep the back. I have terracotta tile on the back, like stones. So it gets very dusty, so I swept the area. And then what I do is I have a piece of cardboard. And then, how's that looking? There we go. Now I'm happy with that pose. That's good. That'll work out just fine. I gotta remember to leave a little bit of room. There we go. That's nice. Okay. Yep. I just gotta leave about an 1/8 inch in the back, and then we're okay. But yeah, my friends. So before I gotta do like a little clean prep work of our area. And then since I have this stuff taped down, I can move them around. I don't have to worry about a sudden breeze. I don't have to worry about the force of the spray can knocking these guys over, because being plastic, these guys, they're like feathers. They don't weigh nothing. Okay, a little more forward. Now I have seen some people who like to paint on the sprue and then take it apart and glue. I'm too messy. I'm too messy with the glue to do that. So that's why I don't mind, painting them when they're on the base. It's okay. There we go. That's gonna look good. So we'll just get these guys. I'm not worried about gluing the other arms just yet. I want to get these guys on the bases first so we can get these guys painted. Like I said, we've been having the bad weather. God, pardon me, I'm so sorry. Last couple of days, it's been snow, it's been rain. It's supposed to be sunny today and sunny tomorrow. So I want to take advantage of this because we're supposed to get some more bad weather again. Because for us, we still got March. March is our last month of bad weather. And then, we get a lot of rain sometimes, but it doesn't rain for a long time. We just get like a quick burst. But, mostly it's just pretty dry over here, my friends. New Mexico is a pretty dry state. At least the part I live in southern New Mexico, so it gets a little dry. Well, that's going to be very nice. Is that too far? Here, I'll use this guy. This guy's weapon stick's pretty far forward. That's perfect. Okay, yeah, it's going to look very nice. It's going to look nice. I can't wait to get these guys together. It's going to be fun. Okay, boom, boom. Just get their weapons over here. But yeah, friends, I cannot wait. So my next project after these guys is going to be the squid hoppers, okay? Now I got some metal ones, so I got to find my pin drill now. Because my next unit, I'll be working with fine cast, and I'll be working with metal. Talk about two sides of the coin, So, so I definitely got to either find my pin drill, or just bite the bullet and go spend like less than $10 and buy another one, which I should just probably do. It doesn't hurt to have more than one, so I think I just might do that. Now, what I usually do is I'll go to the local craft store, and I go to the terrain decorating section. That's where I get a lot of my Warhammer terrain supplies. I go to the terrain department, or the model kits. Like I said, we don't really have a GW store here, but when you're buying the sand and the grass and that kind of stuff, you can just go to the terrain department or craft shop, That's going to look good. It's going to be so fun, my friends. I cannot wait. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. Nice, nice, nice. It's coming along nicely, friends. Coming along nicely. And what I'll do is once we're done gluing these guys to the base, I'm not going to, once you get these guys all glued up, I'll stop the camera, and then we'll take the tripod, set it up outside, and then we'll start recording there. And it's going to be a different ratio because I'm going to be switching to my phone, and then when we come back inside, we'll go back to the webcam. So the video quality is going to change. It's going to be a little disruptive. Now the reason why I like using the webcam is because the webcam has the autofocus. So you see, this is the guy who's holding the phone. Now I don't get that autofocus with the camera, and since we're working with miniatures, it's really important to be able to see them, you know. Now this guy needs to go kind of back because the bone sticks forward. It's that thing about the dynamic poses. It's hard not to do it. Boom, there we go. That looks good. This is going to be so awesome, my friends. And like I said, so what I was thinking in the last video, I talked about my color scheme. God, pardon me. And how I wanted to have different color hoods. You know, so I think I'm going to do it, my friends. I'm going to go red hood and the black robe. It will look nice, okay? It's going to be more work, but I think it'll be more dynamic on the table than having a black blob. I think it'll look cool. If I do keep it black robes, then I should do like a little like white outline, but that's a lot more work. It'll be easier just to paint the whole robe red. Now the problem I'm going to have is I might have to do 2 coats of red to go over the black primer, you know? Okay, we got this. It's going to be exciting, my friends. So I've been reading, so my best friend Jessie is done reading the rule book, and I'm going to be able to get to borrow it. So that's going to be nice. I need to read a couple of chapters and get familiar with some stuff. I can't wait, my friends. I know you're excited as well. I've been watching a lot of different streamers and stuff, and there's so much positive excitement. You know, I remember when the news of the Old World dropped, there was some negative videos like, well, you know, GW's going to fail, they're going to blow it. But as time goes on, I'm seeing less of those, and I'm seeing more positive, my friends, which is awesome to see. This guy's my favorite, because these are the guys that are holding the zombie legs. I wish I would have had more of these, but, you know, I didn't have that much zombie sprues left over. This is going to be so cool. Let's make sure that's going to fit. Yeah, perfect. This guy stretches far out, so this is why this is my little barometer. Okay, bam. What do we got? We got 1, we got 2, we got 3, we got 4, we got 5 more to glue, my friends. 5 more. We don't really have 6 more. We don't really have to worry about the arms, because since we're putting them at the back of the base, we know we're going to have a lot of room. So and also too, steady and glue the arms on, I can adjust it to the base and I'll make it fit really good. The main thing is we got to get this glued on. We'll definitely get these 20 primed, but it would be nice if we could prime them all so we can production paint them and start knocking them out. But my problem is that if my paints are all dried out and no good, then I'm not going to be able to start painting until next week. And I really don't want to wait that long. So man, I'm really hoping my paints are going to be good. Now, I got some paints that aren't too old because I bought a bunch of stuff and I started getting ready for 40K. Because once fantasy kind of took the nosedive here in town, I was trying to get into 40K. So some of my paints are newer. That's going to be the greens. The green paints, the tan paints, those are a little newer. And by newer, I mean like by a few years instead of like 10 years, you know. So I'm really hoping this is going to do the trick. Because I don't really have the cash in this pay period to go buy paints. Even though the paint's only a couple of bucks, this is the check I pay all the big bills on. You know how it is, my friends, when you're on a budget, especially when you play this game. You got to use your head and, you know, and budget. But if I get them all primed, then I'm closer to getting them on the table. So, you know, if I don't have any paints, I can start breaking out some other stuff and start gluing some other models and getting some other stuff ready to go. But I know when I go to the game store next week, I'm not going to be able to play any games. But I'm hoping in April to start playing some games. It's just been so much to learn. It's like a whole new game for me, my friend. In a way, I'm kind of glad it's been so long, because that way we're not getting the old rule creep. Now this is the guy who really sticks forward. He has to go way in the back. But yeah, I think having that big break is kind of good. Because even though they're using the same names for stuff, it means a little bit different. And I cannot wait. I'm really hoping I can get the book. I'm really hoping. See this guy here? This guy really sticks out big time. So he might have to be a front rank guy. But he's pretty cool. Yeah. He's going to have to be a front rank. Or I have a particular guy who fits in front of him. That's what I should do. Hold on. We should move him to the side a little bit. Watch. Oh, dang it. He's already stuck. Never mind. He's stuck. He's on there now. He ain't moving. So I got to do, yeah, he's got to be a front line. God. Yeah, he's going to have to be a front line guy. It's all good. All right. Unless, no, that's going to be too, he has to go in the front. It's going to be too hard. It's going to be too hard to build a guy around him. But he's my only model that sticks out like that, so that's pretty good. Well, folks, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Now, today's the first day of my 3 days off, you know. So, and thank you for watching the Warhammer videos, my friend. I'm flabbergasted. Hold on. Let me glue this down now. Thank you properly. Hold on. Give me a second. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Okay, well, hold on. We got, okay, he's my champion. I can't glue him down yet. Okay, I can glue him down. We could glue him down. Okay, and then we still got the banner guy from here, but we're not going to glue him down to the base. Well, actually, we should glue him down to the base. Hold on. Where's his banner? Because we want him glued down as well. So the same thing, we're going to have to put him near the back. Now, I'm not gluing his arm on just yet until after I paint it. Okay, how's this going to look? Okay, perfect. That's good. That's enough room. Good. But I should scoot him forward. Hold on. Okay, he's good. All right. Nice. Got pardon me, friends. Okay. This is so fun. I'm so glad that I'm closer. I'm so much closer to getting these guys on the table. Now, my friend and myself are going to start with the 500-point force. Just until we get the mechanics down and run it. Because I know we're already talking about it, how probably in our first game, we're going to be just probably looking at the book a lot, you know. I know we're going to be looking at the book a lot. There we go. That's going to look nice. Okay. Perfect. I cannot wait. Okay. I'm going to have to order some more bases, too, because this bag of 100 is going to be it's going to be halfway gone by the time I get these 2 units. That's going to be like 40. It's going to be like 40 guys. So I'm going to have 60 bases left, you know, and then once I start transferring my guys over, because I have about 100 painted Night Goblins already with spears for my actual 8th edition army. So I have 8th edition troops painted on the small bases, but we're not going to be messing with those guys, okay? So we already went through, I showed you my pile in video number 4 of the stuff we're pulling from. So everything we're pulling from is unpainted. Unpainted or unassembled, both, you know. So that way we're starting off fresh, and that way because at first I was going to rebase everything, and somebody in the comments mentioned that I shouldn't rebase everything, so that way if I do find a player who's still using the old bases, I can play the old game. So thank you for making that comment. I wish I remember your name, but I'm bad with that. But I remember somebody in the chat saying that, and thank you so much. My friends, you know, I mostly do video games. Animal Crossing, you know, cozy games, some VR games, you know, and I was digging this stuff out of the closet. I posted a picture in the Facebook group, and I got a lot of likes, okay? I figured, you know, this would be great for a video for the channel, you know. And my friends, it's like 2,700 something views already, and I'm really thankful. And you know, I was not expecting this, not even. So for me, my friends, usually my videos, I get like 100 and below for views, okay? And 100 is like a big deal for me. Usually I'm like, you know, like 50, 60. So man, so when I got 2,700, I was like, wow, you know. And so I'm glad I'm making these videos, because you know, this is great, because this is something I love, and I get to share it with you, and we get to share this time together. So hopefully when you're watching this right now, you're gluing stuff together, and you're getting glue on your fingers, you know. Now, I will be doing, hold on, I should have had this all prepped. Okay, so once we get the Night Goblin army set up, which will be 1,000 points of Night Goblins, because I'm going to do my armies in 1,000-point blocks, okay? Me and my friend are not going to play giant games until we got this down pat, right? So we figure 1,000 points maximum. Now on the Night Goblins, I'm going to rock at 1,000 points, okay? Because my guys are like next to nothing, you know? Now, but once I switch to my other army, my true love, actually not my true love, my first love, okay? My first love is the vampire counts. Now, I have the contents of this battalion box unassembled, okay? So this is going to be my BC army, okay? And then, not only do I have that, I also have the contents of this, my friends, okay? I have the contents of this. So I have this ghoul army, okay? So I got all these ghouls that are not assembled, because I went halves with the co-worker who played Skaven. We went halves on the set, and then my friend moved away, okay? And so that was, after that happened, oh, I'm sorry, and after my friend moved away, after that happened, I just gave up and tried to play Age of Sigmar, you know? But the nice thing about it is I can take the contents of that box and the contents of this box, and I should be able to make 1,000-point BC army for the Old World as well. Okay, now my best friend Jessie, she has like 10,000 points, well, about 6 Stegodons, you know, two you know, Altar of the God things, I forget what they called it, you know. But yeah, so and that's all painted on old bases. So I was telling my friend about how just flipping these guys upside down and putting them that way, or, you know, we got it, because my friend doesn't want to rebase everything, because it's already all painted, it's nice. So we got to find a solution for my friend, so she doesn't have to rebase everything. But yet it's still the proper bases, so we can, you know, we can play, because they're having little tournaments now at the game store. They're having one this weekend, tomorrow. If I'm not going to be able to go, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I got a lot of stuff I got to do, my friend. And unfortunately, I've been sick for the last couple of weeks, so I have a lot of chores I've built up. You know, we got to just get back to this. What am I doing? We're wasting time talking about reality. You know, but yeah. But it's good reality. It's gangster reality. So, yeah. So I want to get this. So I'm going to have a couple of different armies. I'm going to have, I also got I got the contents of this battalion box behind me here. I got the 6th edition battalion box unassembled, okay? Now I saw that they're going to drop the edition that has the goblins in them, okay? Now I'm not going to buy that box. Now thank goodness they're selling the characters separately, okay? I'm very happy about that, because I really don't need any more orcs. I know you can never have too many orcs, but I have enough. So I'm very thankful. I'm not going to buy that battalion box. Maybe I will down the road. I don't know. I don't really see a reason to, because I already have plenty of those models. I got a lot of the Goblin Wolf Riders. I just don't have the goblins, the actual goblins. But if I'm going to play goblins, I'm going to play Night Goblins, my friend. If I'm going to run orcs, I'm going to run all orcs only, with no goblins. Other than the small support like Snotlings. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'll probably change my mind. It's all going to be a matter of money, my friends. It's all going to be a matter of finances. How are we doing the video so far? Okay, it's been like a half hour. We're almost ready to go outside, friends. We're almost ready to go outside. I got 2 more guys to glue down, and then it's time to go outside and start spraying some things with primer. Time to start painting. Alright. Now these netter guys, I kind of want to have them at a slight angle where they're kind of looking toward the edge of the unit. Is what I wanted for these guys. Where the net is kind of hanging over on the side. Yeah, like that. That's going to look good. Loving it. Okay. One more to glue down, and then we're ready to go. Now this banner, pretty much, I'm going to have to put this guy kind of closer to the edge. There we go. Let's put him a little more forward. Boom. Okay, there you go. So he needs to go about right there. And my friends, after I glue this guy down, I'll turn off the camera, and then when we come back on, we'll be outside. I'm very excited. I totally cleaned up the backyard. Well, not totally cleaned up, I swept. And so to take care of the dust factor. I'm going to make sure I clean my glasses too. Alright, there we go. Now the only guy I'm not going to have sprayed is going to be this guy who I'm making into my champion. But I got more bits, okay? So I got little daggers you can glue to his belt. I got little pouches. This is from other kits. I got all kinds of doodads. I got skulls. I'm going to try to drill through and have them hanging off. So I got all kinds of little things to add to them, to make them like a little more individual, to make them unique. Just by gluing on the little bits. Since he's a character, I'm going to have both his arms up like this, so he'll have his belt and his waist free. So I have a lot of little things to glue to his waist. It's going to be neat. Can't wait. Okay, now these guys are all glued down, okay? Now we're not going to primer these guys on camera because they're not ready to go. I still got to glue on the weapon arms and the shield arms before I paint them. But, the fact that we get to see one unit get painted and we're outside moves us to the table, my friends. Oh, gosh. The progress is, it's happening. It's snowballing, my friends, snowballing. I can feel it. I think about the game. Now, the big thing is I got to get rid of all my old strategies, Now, fanatics are 100 times better now. Now, before it used to be where if the opponent got too close to me, the fanatics would pop out. Now I get to control them more. And they're more like a weapon now. They're more devastating. And that's going to make up for bringing the smaller units, So now I just got to make sure. No, the problem is with the random movement is that they can come back at me, And, and with the fanatics, you can't kill them by shooting them or combat, they're a force of nature, It's you got to roll the doubles. You got to roll doubles for them to die, or they got to hit the dangerous terrain. My goal is to release them close enough where the unit is charging me so they'll go through the unit and then come back through the unit again before they hit me, Because they are going to hit me. And then with the netters, the netters is going to help too, because, having people fight me at a -1 strength is big. You know, that's big. That's big. That's gonna make it. It's gonna make it where it's gonna be harder to wound me because they're not as strong. You know, it's gonna be great. I'm looking forward to it. Now, God, pardon me. I'm so sorry. I'm not expecting to win a bunch of games, friends, but I am expecting to have a lot of fun. So, we're going to use the older cans first, okay? Like I said before, I've already tested these on a sprue, okay? Now, when I primer in very light coats. You don't primer heavy, because if you primer heavy, then the paint fills up the detail. Now, that's another reason why I prefer using this paint other than a primer you could buy at the store, because this primer is thinner. It comes out thinner. It doesn't come out thick like automotive or hobby primer does. You got to buy primer made for plastic model kits, because that comes out as a finer mist. You know, if you go to the car department or the hardware department and buy primer like you get for your fences or furniture, it's much thicker and you're going to fill up all the details. Same thing with cheap paint. If you go and buy like the apple barrels or the other cheaper like $1 or $2 brands, you know, you can use those, but you got to work with them first, okay? You got to thin them down. Sometimes you got to add like an extender base to it, you know, because, you know, they're too thick, okay? Now, the thick paint's great for terrain, but not when it's the individual models, okay? You don't want to, you know, same thing for using the tester enamel paints. I remember once I got some Night Goblins and an eBay purchase, and they were painted with the enamel paints, you know, and so pretty much those were, you know, thankfully it was only a couple, and, you know, but I threw some away, some I was able to keep, but the enamel paint's the worst, my friend, because that's for car models, that's for nice, you know, that's not for like, it's different, that's a whole different style. Now, my friends, okay, so we're going to shut off the camera, and when I see you guys, we're going to be outside. So I'll see you outside. See you outside, friends. My friends, hey, how's it going? It's getting cloudy out here. The weather's getting kind of bad. See if I can move closer. There you go, here, yeah. So, as you can see, my friends, I got these guys taped down on some strips. You can see the reflection. They're taped down. That way, when it comes to the spraying, I'm not going to blow them off. They're not going to fly off. Okay, since I have them taped, I can move the board. All right. So, the weather's getting kind of cold out here. It's not good to prime in cold weather. As you can see, it's all about the light burst, my friends. Because we'll do a couple of coats and we'll get them all taken care of. Yep, that's what it's all about. Uh-oh, see how that one kind of blew up? Because I got the tape there underneath the tape. Yep. Now some people have glued them to a yardstick as well. That's also a nice technique. But I like this because it's a big area, I can do a couple at once, and it's easy to hold. Yep. And you can see, it's just all a little light burst. I'm not trying to do it all at once. If you try to do it all at once, it's going to pull in and fill in the details. Now you can kind of see how it's already kind of misted a little bit on the back, you know. So each run will give me some more coverage. If you notice, I'm going from all four directions. That way I get a good coverage. Now this guy who's a standard bearer, what I'll do is I'll take an X-Acto knife and I'll scratch some of the paint off. Okay, just let it dry for a second. Okay, It's looking pretty good so far, friends. And, you know, this stuff dries pretty fast. We'll let it dry overnight, you know. So it's looking pretty good. It's looking really good. Now I need to hit it from the front more. So, uh-oh. I gotta be careful. Now look, I'm getting some paint on there. See that? That's from me holding it all sloppy. That's not a good sign. I was not expecting that, friends. That's not good. It's feeling a little loose. Yep. Here, see that? Yeah, that's bad now. I gotta stop using this can. That can is no good anymore. So, now fortunately, from the looks of it, I didn't get any big drops on the models. Thank goodness for that. The dangers of using old cans of primer. So what it is the trigger part came unsealed at the base of the can. Luckily it squirted out from the side, then more than the front. So looking at it, I got a little bit of dropping on the base, but the models themselves look pretty good. Close call, my friends. I gotta be careful with the next can. I was hoping there's still a lot of paint in here. You can hear it. There's still a lot of paint in here, but it's no good. It's no good now. This is wasted. But thankfully, I was able to get a lot of this. Okay, what I'll have to do is we'll have to get the other can of primer. But this is looking pretty good. What we're going to do is we're just going to let this dry. And then I'll touch it up in the morning with the other can. Right now, my friends, it's getting kind of overcast. It's about 5:35, 5:40-ish, you know. It's getting kind of cool temperature-wise, and I don't want to risk it. I've already had a close call with these already. We don't want to take any chances. So this is a nice way of doing it. You see, you can kind of turn the board. Now, I've seen people do it with yardsticks, but this is nice because this doesn't make a big mess. Now, I did make a mess on my barbecue. That's okay. I'll clean that up with a scrubber. But see, that's why I kind of kept these guys tight in the middle. But from the looks of it, we got pretty good coverage. From the looks of it, my friend, I think all we have to do is hit it with one more coating. Yeah, it's looking pretty good, friends. It's looking pretty good. So what we'll do is we'll take this inside the house. I don't want to leave it outside because it'll get dusty. We can have a bug land on it and get stuck. It's still a little tacky, okay? So, hey, my friends, we'll see you inside, okay? We'll continue the video inside. I'll see you in a few moments. Hey, we're back. I ran upstairs and I got the other can. I mean, we only have like one more coat. We might as well try to knock it out now while the weather's somewhat nice. And then we're almost done, friends. Now, that can was about halfway done. I'm hoping, see, it feels a little wiggly there. I got to be careful and not do too much side-to-side motion. Yeah, friends. Okay, this is feeling okay. All right. We're going to get lucky this time around. This doesn't feel as spongy. That trigger felt kind of spongy. This should do the job, friends. Yeah, it's looking pretty good so far. Yeah. That's why it's important to spray from all four sides. That way you get all the coverage and try to spray from one direction. Because that's when you pull it up. When you try to spray from downward bottom, you get the drips. So this is the best way to go. Like I said, you could always tape it to a yardstick. But this is just a piece of foam board. Cardboard would do the same thing, but it'll be a little flimsier. Now you can go to Walmart and buy a piece of foam board for like $2, my friend. This is also good to make good buildings from. I used to make a lot of terrain from this. I used to be a picture framer, so I got a lot of this scrap. Looking pretty good, friends. Uh-oh. You see that? Look. Look. See, look. See how that's getting around the can, my friend? This can's going to do the same thing. Look. You see that? That wasn't there before. So this is going to do the same thing. We're going to be lucky to be able to paint this unit with these cans, okay? Now this can is from 2007, my friends. So this can is pretty old, dude. This can is 17 years old. It's actually amazing. I shouldn't even be trying this. I shouldn't be trying this. I could be ruining these models. But hey, it makes exciting video. Okay, we got one more spray to go. But look, you can see the paint coming. It's coming, my friends. So it's going to be like one more spray, and this can's done, dude. Oh yeah, I can feel it. It's all spongy feeling. Look at that. Look how much that's wiggling, my friends. Look how much that's wiggling. Yep, we're going to barely be able to paint. Now, this is 38 Night Goblins, so this is like 2 units minus 2 models, okay? Basically minus the guys I'm making into command models. Okay, I'm just checking to see my coverage. I'm looking for lighter color. It's looking pretty good, friends. It's looking all right. It's looking pretty good, okay? I think we're going to be fine. I would love to do one more coat, but I don't know, man. Look how much that's coming on the edge. That wasn't like that when I started spraying. So you know what we're going to do is we're not going to push it. I got enough paint on here where I can primer it. It looks pretty good. There's some good coverage on there, okay? So we're going to be all right. So we're going to go ahead and retire this can. Now maybe I can use this on some terrain pieces or something that's really big, okay? But model-wise like this, I don't think so. This will be like for can-made projects, or I'm making my own buildings or something, but I'm not going to use this anymore. Because when I started spraying that paint, it didn't have that ring. It's seeping in through the bottom. So we're okay. We got lucky, my friends. We're able to use 2 cans of primers that were 17 years old. Yeah, I gotta make that the title. 17-year-old primer. Okay, now I'll see you guys inside. Okay, through the magic of editing, I'll be in the room in just a second. Hey, my friends. Welcome back. Yep, it's been about a good 4.5, almost 5 hours since we painted, not with this can. This can's from 2013. This can's a little newer. But yeah, my friends, we were spraying these guys right here with the primer. 17-year-old primer, and we almost had some mishaps, my friends. But fortunately, these guys are here now. These guys are... I gotta move this mouse. There we go. Yep. Yeah. So now, my friends, we're going to take these guys off the tape. They're safe enough for us to handle. And you can see how it's flapping up. Now, the nice part about it is they come out pretty nice. It sure made it easy to spray. And I can use this this foam core again because I just put a new piece of tape down, you know. I basically just put a loop. You can see how I just put a loop of tape. Yep, these guys are looking good. I don't want to be touching the models too much because they're still a little bit tacky. And we don't want to leave no fingerprints on them. But yep. It's going to be fun to get these guys painted and on the table. Hey, my friends, thanks for watching and liking my videos. Thank you, my Warhammer friends, for coming back and sharing our hobby time together. I can't wait, my friends. So tomorrow, our Arcane Journal drops. I get paid next week. Hopefully, I can get a book. At least I got this one. There's going to be a bunch of new models. Now, some of the stuff that's going to go for sale I have already, and some I don't, okay? But like I said, I don't get paid till next week, so man, I hope I can get some of that good stuff. It's the troll models I want. It's, you know, it's going to be some intense stuff. So we'll wait and see. I'm hoping things will be in stock better. I'll have a chance to pick stuff up. All right. We're going to cut this. We need to cut this tape. See, almost looks like a film roll. Kind of neat. All right. Okay, so here's our, so basically, we got 2 units. We got 2 units of Night Goblins primered. Man, we had a close call with that primer. I wasn't expecting the nozzle to come off like that from the pressure, you know. I figured anything, it would have dried up and not sprayed. I was not expecting, you know, but thankfully, my friends, because we did short bursts and we were spraying from a distance outside, you know, we didn't have any bad mishaps, you know. We're very conscious of, now, I got to be careful when I'm using this primer, because this primer is a lot newer, okay? So this primer is actually from, 2015. So it's only 9 years old? Hey, it's only 9 years old. We'll see how it goes, my friend. We'll be using it on more Night Goblins. Probably like the spear guys from the Skull Pass. But you can see this is kind of a safe way of doing it. I want to move these guys around a little bit so they don't get tacky and stick to the table. Because, you know, I did get spray paint on the sides. It's going to look very nice, man. I can't wait. My friends, I can't wait to get this stuff painted. It's going to be so fun. And we got some good coverage on this stuff, so it looks pretty good. I was looking at it earlier, so I had this stuff locked in the bathroom so the cat wouldn't get to it, you know. Oh, there goes my blade. I didn't tighten that enough. That could have been dangerous, my friend. You do not want to be dropping this on the floor. This will go through your shoe like nothing, like butter. Thankfully, nobody got hurt. All right, there we go. Yeah, pardon me. But yep. Well, thank you for joining me, my friends. And this is like video number 6. So this is our 6th video. Okay, now these guys are going to be the bigger unit now, okay? So there's our small unit. Now we're still one short because it's the command. Okay, so we're doing pretty good here. So here's our next guys. These are the larger ones. So these are going to, so this is the 6th edition Night Goblins. And then these guys are the 5th edition Night Goblins. So they're a lot larger. And then the 7th edition Night Goblins were even smaller. Now I saw online the battalion box, my friend, is going to be the 6th edition. It's going to be it's going to be the battalion box. It's going to be the 5th edition one, okay? It's going to be one that came with the unit of goblins, the unit of boys, and the orc chariots, okay? I already have that one already unassembled. I don't have the goblins anymore because I traded those away to an ogre player back in 8th edition because he was going to use them as nobblers, okay? So I'm not going to buy that one. I'm not going to buy that box set because I already have those models and yeah, a lot of them. But they're going to be releasing the Giant again, a lot of Forge World stuff, a lot of 4 World Night Goblin command units. I didn't get a chance to get a hold of the first time around, you know. There's some stuff I want to get. I'm very happy about it. So I'm really hoping, my friends, that, you know, I don't get paid till next week. And so there's no way I can do it now. So there's no way I can spend any money when the stuff drops. No, I'm not going to be doing anything. So fortunately, I have, you know, it's the Night Goblin stuff I need, my friends. Like that cool Orc Shaman, I have that. You know, it's the Night Goblin command stuff. It's the Forge World stuff that came out originally. That's the stuff I didn't have, because back in the 8th edition, you know, if you wanted Forge World, you had to order from the UK, and with the VAT tax and shipping and stuff, I mean, your shipping was almost as much as the order. I never got a chance to order anything from Forge World, because I never could afford it. You know, basically it was the shipping. It was the extra cost. I mean, the models were expensive to begin with, but it was quality, my friend. They were quality models. Great sculpts, the whole 9 yards, you know. So I didn't mind paying the money for the models. It was just going to be the VAT tax and the shipping that was prohibited. So I'm so happy to get a second chance at those models. Okay, so now I'll be able to reuse this foam board, you know, over and over again, because I'll just do the same thing. I'll put strips of tape in these same areas. Alright, pardon me, friends. So now, let me go ahead and fix this X-Acto blade, because we don't really need it, and we don't need it rolling off the table and falling on our foot or getting lost. So that goes right here, and then usually I put it in between the handles of the clippers, so it's not rolling back and forth. So the nice thing is, my friends, is we have 2 units that are going to be ready to paint, my friends. So it's looking really cool. Now, I don't want to have the bases touching, because I don't want them sticking together, because they're tacky, you know. But we're going to do it really quick, just to see how they line up, you know. Dude, this is going to be so fun. So look, now we're even closer. So, like I tell you, my friends, with each video, we're going to get closer and closer to the table, okay? That's why it was so important in this video to get these guys primered, okay? Because last video we were gluing stuff together, and it was very crucial that we got stuff primered, my friends. It made a big difference. Now, I'll have to check my paints tomorrow, but even if my paints were still good, I want to let these guys sit like a full 24 hours before I even try to paint them, you know what I mean? Because they're kind of tacky, I don't want to get my fingerprints on the weapons or anything that's going to be, you know, a problem. But these guys are looking pretty awesome, friends. Pretty awesome. Okay, so right now, there's 15, here's 18 guys right there. Okay, so that's 18. And then what we got over here? Now where's the command? Hold on. Where's the command, guys? Okay, this guy's the unit champion. And hold on. I want to make sure I don't have them all mixed up. These are looking pretty nice. I cannot wait to get these guys painted. So basically, I'm thinking about going red hoods. Red hoods and black robes. I know it's going to be more work, but it'll definitely be fun. So I'm thinking about maybe going all black on the spears. I don't know. It's the fact that I got 137 spearmen that's kind of making me that's why I'm waffling. That's why I'm waffling so much about Pardon me. Now, where's the command guide for him? Okay. He's that guy right there. Alright, hold on. I'm missing a model for this unit. It's basically going to be the command. Oh, did I not paint him? Let's see. Why am I not seeing him? I wonder if he got mixed in. Hold on. Huh. Funky. I don't think he fell off, because I didn't have an empty square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 20 guys there. Hold on. Wow, what's looking wrong? What's wrong with this picture? Okay, hold on. So here is the musician, the unit champion. Huh. Funky, my friends. Okay, so that's a bigger guy. Hold on. So, because here's the command for this one. Huh. What did I do with him? I got one of my Night Goblins went AWOL, friends. Oh, wait a minute. Is he on the shelf? Did he not get primered? Yep, that's what it's looking like, friends. Nets. Wow, okay. Yeah, I'm missing a guy. Oh, dude, I hope I didn't. Oh, God, did I not glue the arm onto the right guy? Ooh, my friends, I think I might have made a major mistake. Because I got 20 of these. Ooh, oh man. One of these guys was supposed to get the banner glued on and not the shield. That's going to be funky, my friends. Wow. Wow. What am I going to do there? Do I try to break off an arm? What a dilemma, friends. Because see, these guys go to this unit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that makes 20 right here. Okay, 20. Yeah. I messed up. Oh, wow. Huh. That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun to fix. These guys almost get splattered on by old primer. I made a glue mistake on the arm. Wow. That's okay, because I can just pop an X-Acto knife in there from the back and pop it. It's not going to be a big deal. It's going to be a big deal. Wow. Yep. That's exactly what I did, my friends. Exactly what I did. Hey, just talk for a second. Wow, dudes. Oh, wow. That's okay. We're all good. I'm drinking lemon, ginger, and honey tea. My throat's still a little raspy. Well, it's been about 17 minutes. We're going to call it a video. By the time I squeeze this all together, we're looking at about another hour, my friends. I like to try to keep it to an hour. So I want to thank you so much for, liking and watching and joining me in my hobby adventure. Oh, it's an adventure now, my friend. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to... Oh, look, here he is. Here he is. Look, here he is. Perfect. Look. Thank goodness, my friend. Thank goodness. All right. Oh, man. Okay. Ooh. I thought I was going to have some major problems. Oh, gosh. Okay, there we go. Because I want to primer this banner and this banner separately so I can glue them on. Because I want to paint these and then glue them on after the fact. Oh, man, I was scared for a second. Thank goodness we got it resolved. Oh, God, thank goodness, my friends. Whew. That was a scare. Oh, God. Yeah, because I was not looking forward to trying to pop these guys off. And, no. All right. Oh, but let me show you. Speaking of popping stuff off. Okay, so I did manage to take the steel ball off of this guy right here, okay? So this guy's been primered. It took a while, okay? I had to take an X-Acto knife, work it in there. I had to hold it from right here to make sure it didn't break. It took me a good 10 minutes of wiggling and carving, but it's going to be well worth it because I'll be able to make another cool custom fanatic, So after I get done with these guys, then we're going to work on fanatics, my friend, because that's going to be a good. Now this I'm going to have to wait on the bottom. So basically, you take a washer, you'll take something, pieces of magnet or whatever. Oh, you put some metal in the bottom of this. Oh man, I am so happy. Okay, man. Oh, that was gonna be crazy. Okay, you know what? We gotta go because my friends, it's almost 11 o'clock at night. I still gotta edit this together. That's gonna take about a half hour. Not too bad. I'll drink another cup of tea and I'll watch some music videos while I edit this together. Thank you. Thank you so much. Soon, my friend, soon, we'll be playing games. Pretty soon. Next week, my best friend and I are going to go to the actual game store, buy some supplies, and then I'm going to talk to the owner about possibly making content from the actual game store. And that's going to take it to the next level, so we'll be able to actually have games, man. It'll be fun. I'm very excited. I'm very excited about this part of my journey. I am so happy that I can reuse this stuff. And I'm happy that you guys are coming back and watching, and I'm happy we're all playing this together. And for the people who haven't gotten your books yet, don't give up hope, friends. We'll get them eventually. It's like, we're all struggling together, If it wasn't for YouTube, I wouldn't know half the rules. So, it's going to be a good thing, friends. Hopefully GW will get it sorted out. We'll get books, we'll get models, and we can get rolling, man. But for the time being, we just got to make do with what we can. Okay? So thank you, my friends. This is video number 6, and I'm keeping my promises of trying to do a video a week. We've actually been managing 2 a week because our first video came out 3 weeks ago. So my friends, have a wonderful night, and we're going to take a drink of tea together. Goodbye, my friends. Bye for now. I like to say bye for now.